You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2022 individual game tickets are now on sale. Fans can purchase their tickets by visiting the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Season ticket packages and mini plans are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please call 631-940-3825, extension 106, or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups to enjoy a game. The team offers block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, an exclusive party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of exclusive experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the Nicolak Dream Team. Group ticket packages are now on sale. Please call 631-940-3825 to speak with someone in the group sales department. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. The store is open on game days Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please visit liducks.com or call 631-940-3825. Quacker Jack, the 11-time Best Long Island Mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please fill out and submit an appearance request form at liducks.com or contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one strike away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Line bust up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play. And the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch. And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. Swung on and missed for strike three. The Long Island Ducks have come to Texas, and they'll be bringing the trophy back home to Long Island. The Long Island Ducks are the 2019 Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
Live from Staten Island at University Hospital Community Park in Staten Island, New York. It's time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And today, the Staten Island FerryHawks host the Long Island Ducks in the middle game of a 3-game midweek series. Well, hello again, everyone, and this is Mike Moore, and we thank you so much for tuning in to Ducks Baseball across the globe at LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/Ducks Baseball, and Facebook Live, making us a part of your Wednesday morning entertainment. We have Bagels and Baseball here at 11 a.m. first pitch from Community Park. The Ducks are coming off a very impressive 14-1 victory last night in the series opener. We'll talk more about that as this pregame show moves along. The Ducks are playing in game number 91 overall, and they are 45-45 on the season, 9-15 in the second half, and 16-26 on the road. They are continuing this season-long 12-game road trip. They dropped 2 of 3 games in Kentucky to the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes, but are now 2-2 after their victory last night against the FerryHawks in this series opener. And the Ducks are currently tied with the York Revolution for 4th place in the second half of the North Division standings, 7 games behind the front-running Lancaster Barnstormers. The Staten Island FerryHawks are also playing in game number 91. They are 29-61 overall and 11-14 in the second half. The FerryHawks are 18-27 here at home and are currently in 3rd place in the second half of the North Division standings, 5.5 games behind the Lancaster Barnstormers. So we'll take our first break of the morning, and when we come back, we'll recap last night's game that took place in the series opener between the Long Island Ducks and Staten Island FerryHawks. A very convincing 14-1 victory for the Flock.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
The Long Island Ducks defeated the Staten Island FerryHawks 14-1 on Tuesday night in the opener of a 3-game midweek series here at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park. The Ducks took a 3-0 advantage versus FerryHawks starting pitcher Francisco Carrillo just 5 batters into the ballgame when Davidson Romero launched a 3-run home run to left field for his team-leading 11th big fly of the campaign. Long Island made it 6-0 in their favor in the 5th thanks to a run-scoring doubles produced by Sam Travis and Jackson McGowan and a sacrifice fly off the bat of Vladimir Frias. The Flock added an insurance run in the 7th for a 7-1 cushion and broke the game wide open in the 9th, as the visitors sent 13 batters to the plate and scored 7 more times, highlighted by a 2-run home run to the opposite field in right by Carlos Castro, RBI base knocks from Phil Caulfield, LJ Mazzilli, and Travis, an RBI hit by pitch to Alejandro De Aza, and a bases-loaded run-scoring walk issued to Romero as the Flock matched a season high by pounding out a total of 21 hits in the ballgame. The run support was more than enough for Ducks starting pitcher Scott Harkin, who earned the victory, improving to 8-6 after tossing 5 innings of 1-run baseball on 4 hits allowed, walking 2 and striking out 4. Carrillo was tagged with the loss as he dropped to 0-4, surrendering 6 runs on 11 hits, including 1 home run in just 4 1/3 innings of work, walking 1 while striking out 3. Travis led the offensive attack with his second 4-hit performance of the season, while also scoring a pair of runs and driving in 2, as every batter in the Long Island Duck lineup reached base at least twice in the contest. So the Flock are looking for a series victory this morning as they take on the FerryHawks in Game 2 of this 3-game midweek set as the Battle of the Belt continues here in Staten Island. We'll take another break, and when we return, we will look at this morning's starting pitching matchup. Right-hander Joe Iorio gets the nod for the Flock, and he will be opposed by left-hander Anthony Rodriguez.
Hey fans, this is Mark Wiedemeyer, pitching coach for the Long Island Ducks, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
It's time to preview this morning's starting pitching matchup, and we will begin with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Long Island Ducks, as they send right-hander Joe Iorio to the mound. He's 6-4 on the season with a 4.84 earned run average. Iorio is making his 6th appearance and 4th game start versus Staten Island here in 2022. In his prior 5 outings, 3 of which were as a starter, he's gone 2-2 with a 5.16 earned run average. In 22 2/3 innings, he has allowed 13 runs on 32 hits, walking 5 and striking out 11. Iorio is looking to bounce back after suffering the loss to the FerryHawks in his last start on July 27th at Fairfield Properties Ballpark. He lasted just 4 2/3 innings and gave up a season-high 8 runs on 15 hits, striking out 2 in the Ducks' 10-9 loss. The 15 hits surrendered by Iorio were a season high as well. So Joe is looking to bounce back this morning in search of victory number 7 on the season. Staten Island FerryHawks counter with left-hander Anthony Rodriguez, who is 4-5 with a 5.76 ERA. In his last time out, he tossed 5 innings of 4-run baseball in a loss to the Lancaster Barnstormers. He walked 5 and struck out 1 in the second straight 5-3 FerryHawks loss in a Rodriguez start. So Rodriguez, who is getting the nod this morning, will be making his 6th game start against the Ducks already here in 2022. He's 2-1 with a 5.40 earned run average against the Flock, allowing 15 runs, 14 earned on 30 hits in 23 1/3 innings pitched, walking 14 and striking out, with the Ducks tallying a batting average against of .313 versus Anthony Rodriguez. So that is this morning's starting pitching matchup. Right-hander Joe Iorio for the Flock, 6-4 with a 4.84 ERA. Left-hander Anthony Rodriguez for the FerryHawks, 4-5 with an earned run average of 5.76. We'll take one final break, and when we come back, we will have the performance of the Star Spangled Banner. We'll bring you the starting lineups and then first pitch as the campers continue to make their way through the turnstiles here at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park for this 11 a.m. first pitch. All of the action is coming up next right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Millennium Container Service is fulfilling the needs of businesses and homes across Long Island. They provide waste and recycling services, plus a variety of dumpster rental options for any project. Millennium Container Service offers convenient, on-time deliveries and pickups, as well as daily, weekly, and monthly commercial service. Need a quote? Call 516-826-5544 or visit millenniumcontainer.com. Millennium Container Service. Keep your home and business clean.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball.
The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle-In Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in-store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle-In shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
The Ducks and FerryHawks are about to face off as the Battle of the Belt continues. This is the middle game of a 3-game midweek series and the second leg of a 12-game road trip for the Ducks, which is a season high. Following tomorrow night's series finale here in Staten Island, the Ducks will then hop on the bus and head to Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland, where they will begin a 3-game weekend series beginning on Friday night, as the Ducks take on the first half North Division champion Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. The Ducks, as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, are tied with the York Revolution right now for 4th place in the second half of the North Division standings, 7 games behind the front-running Lancaster Barnstormers. The Gastonia Honey Hunters won the first half South Division title, and right now they are in first place in the second half of the South Division standings. So if Gastonia repeats, you need 4 teams to fill out the postseason bracket in the Atlantic League, which means that of the non-division winning teams, the team that has the best overall record after 132 regular season games played would qualify as the wild card entry. And right now, the top wild card spot is occupied by the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes. They are 47-43 after a dramatic come-from-behind victory last night in their series opener against the High Point Rockers at Truist Point. High Point is 46-44. The Ducks in Lancaster are currently 45-45. Now, Lancaster is the division leader right now. That's their focus. The Ducks are trying to catch them as the Ducks conclude this road trip with a 3-game midweek series against the Lancaster Barnstormers at Clipper Magazine Stadium beginning next Tuesday. So the Ducks right now are 2 games back of Kentucky for the top wild card. But in essence, they have to finish ahead of the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes and the High Point Rockers. If they are tied with both of those teams in the standings for a wild card position, they would not make it to the postseason because the tiebreaker is head-to-head matchups in the regular season. And unfortunately for the Ducks, they lost the regular season series to the High Point Rockers, dropping 7 of 12 games. And that rubber game on Sunday, in which the Ducks fell to the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes, was a very big one in terms of the overall standings because that gave the Genomes a season series victory. They have taken 5 of 9 games from the Ducks. So in essence, for Long Island to leapfrog ahead of both of those teams in the wild card standings, they have to finish atop them by 1 game or more. They cannot finish tied because of the fact that they do not own the head-to-head tiebreaker versus either of those ball clubs. Now, with Lancaster only looking at a lead in the second half of the North Division standings right now at 2 games over Southern Maryland, if Southern Maryland potentially repeats and wins the second half North Division title, we could possibly have 2 wild card entries in the postseason for the Atlantic League's playoffs in 2022. Now that would factor in for the Ducks because they're right in the mix in terms of the top wild card spot and a potential second wild card position in the standings. So the bottom line for Long Island is that they have to keep on winning, and they were very happy to see the calendar turn to the month of August. The Ducks had their second losing month in July at 11-17. They went 10-16 in May. Sandwiched in between was their best monthly record in June when the Ducks went 18-9. So August is off to a good start for the Flock as they continue this series with the Staten Island FerryHawks. Today marks the 21st meeting between the Ducks and FerryHawks in this rivalry that has been dubbed the Battle of the Belt. Long Island has taken 12 of the first 20 contests between the teams. and have taken 5 of 9 ball games played at Staten Island University Hospital Community Park. Thus far, the Ducks and FerryHawks will face off 34 times in 2022, including 17 games in each ballpark. The Staten Island FerryHawks have taken the field, and we are just about ready to go here on a Wednesday morning in Staten Island. Bagels and baseball, courtesy of the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. And before Anthony Rodriguez fires his first pitch of the morning to Phil Caulfield, we're going to step aside and honor America and those who serve to protect it with the singing of this morning's Star-Spangled Banner.
Performing for us tonight is Alexa Vigiano.
Alexa Viviano performing the national anthem. Alexa Viviano with a terrific singing of today's Star-Spangled Banner. All of the pomp and circumstance has taken place, and now it is time for Long Island Ducks baseball. Again, we thank you so much for tuning in to Ducks baseball across the globe at LADucks.com, on YouTube.com/Ducks baseball, and Facebook Live, making us a part of your Wednesday morning entertainment. Let's take a look at the starting lineups in this morning's ball game. First, for the visiting Long Island Ducks, led by manager Wally Backman, Phil Caulfield will lead off and play second base. LJ Mazzilli, the designated hitter, bats number 2 in the order. Sam Travis gets the start in left field. He will hit third. Batting cleanup is the third baseman, Davidson Romero. Carlos Castro, the first baseman, bats 5th. Dustin Woodcock in right field hits 6th. Joe DiCarlo catches and bats 7th. Vladimir Frias, the shortstop, hits 8th. And batting 9th and playing center field, making his Long Island Ducks debut, will be Matt Chamberlain. Ducks starting pitcher this morning is Joe Iorio. The right-hander is 6-4 with a 4.84 earned run average. For the Staten Island FerryHawks, led by manager Edgardo Alfonso, Antoine Duplantis will lead off and play right field. Dilson Herrera, the second baseman, will bat second. Angel Aguilar at third base hits third. Batting cleanup in center field will be Ricardo Cespedes. Andres Noriega, the catcher, bats 5th. Ramon Osuna at first base hits 6th. Ricardo Cespedes' brother, Chris Cespedes, making his FerryHawks debut this morning, is in left field batting 7th. Alfredo Reyes, the shortstop, hits 8th. And Kelsey Whitmore, the designated hitter, will bat 9th. The starting pitcher this morning for the FerryHawks is the left-hander, Anthony Rodriguez. He is 4-5 with a 5.76 earned run average. Our game time temperature under sunny skies is 83 degrees. The humidity is at 50% and the winds are out of the west-northwest at just 1 mile per hour. Phil Caulfield will lead off for the Flock. He'll be followed by LJ Mazzilli and Sam Travis here in the top of the first. Caulfield, a left-handed batter, wearing number 11 and playing second base. This is game number 7 for Phil overall. He's hitting .292 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. And Anthony Rodriguez's first pitch is a fastball that dots the outside corner for a called strike 1. And we are underway. From the third base side of the rubber, the 0-1 to Caulfield is lined into left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Caulfield is on board with a leadoff single. Good start for the Ducks against Anthony Rodriguez. And it will bring up LJ Mazzilli. Mazzilli, a right-handed batter wearing number 13. He is the designated hitter this morning. For Maz, this is game number 78. He's hitting .246 on the season with 9 home runs and 35 RBIs. Caulfield has good speed at first, and Rodriguez is keeping an eye on him as he throws over. First pitch to Maz is up and away for ball 1. Caulfield is running, the pitch is up high, and the throw to second is not in time as it gets away from the second baseman, Dilson Herrera. Phil Caulfield remains perfect on the base paths as he has his 4th stolen base this season. Two 2-0 now is the count to LJ Mazzilli. To Maz is taken on the outer half right, called strike, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. As a tailing fastball swung on and missed, and that evens the count at 2-2. Just underway, no score here in the top of the first. Phil Caulfield led off the game with a single and stole second base. He's in scoring position for LJ Mazzilli, who lines it back to the mound, and it's caught by Rodriguez, and the throw back to second erases Caulfield for the double play. A terrific reactionary play by Anthony Rodriguez. That ball looked like it was ticketed for center field, but Rodriguez snags the line drive and had Caulfield hung out to dry. And just like that, the bases are empty with 2 down for Sam Travis. Travis, a right-handed batter wearing number 26 and playing left field. This is game number 80 for Sam overall. He's hitting .304 on the season with 9 home runs and 66 runs batted in. That is a hang with him at bat for LJ Mazzilli. As he hit an absolute linea right to Anthony Rodriguez. And there was absolutely nothing that Phil Caulfield could do as he was doubled off of second base. The 1-1 to Travis is a slow roller down the third baseline, foul. Defensively for Staten Island, Ramon Osuna is at first base. Dilson Herrera is at second. Alfredo Reyes is the shortstop, and Angel Aguilar is over at third. Chris Cespedes is in left field. Ricardo Cespedes is the center fielder. Antoine Duplantis is in right field. And the battery this morning for the FerryHawks has Andres Noriega catching Anthony Rodriguez. 1-2 is the count to Sam Travis. 2 out and nobody on here in the top of the first. And the fastball misses up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anthony Rodriguez is making his 18th game start. He's 4-5 with a 5.76 earned run average. Travis fouls off the cut fastball and stays alive at 2-2. The Ducks are a 500 ball club right now at 45-45, 9-15 in the second half, and 16-26 on the road. They are continuing a stretch during this road trip in which they're playing 21 of 30 games away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. Grounded sharply to third, backhanded by Aguilar, and he fires across the diamond in time. Side retired. So a leadoff single and stolen base is erased. A double play and a ground out allows Anthony Rodriguez to face the minimum here in the top of the first. For the Ducks, no runs on one hit. And with the double play, nobody left on base. After 1/2 inning of play, the score is the Long Island Ducks 0 and the Staten Island FerryHawks coming up to bat.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elgin Mazzilli, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Fans, every walk by a Ducks batter this season is a First National Bank LI walk to first. First National Bank LI celebrating 95 years as Long Island's truly local bank. Explore their anniversary promotions and experience customer-first service for yourself. Visit fnbli.com. No score as we move to the last of the first. Antoine Duplantis will lead off for the FerryHawks. He'll be followed by Dilson Herrera and Angel Aguilar. Duplantis is a left-handed batter wearing number 18 and getting the start in right field. This is game number 45 overall. He's hitting an even 300 with 5 home runs and 22 runs batted in as he faces Joe Iorio, who gets the nod this morning for the flock. Iorio works from the third base side of the rubber, and his first pitch of the morning is a fastball taken at the knees for a called strike one. Righty-lefty matchup. The 0-1-2 Duplantis is fouled out of play. Defensively for Long Island, Carlos Castro is at first base. Phil Caulfield is at second. Vladimir Frias is the shortstop, and Davidson Romero is over at third. Sam Travis is in left field. Matt Chamberlain is the center fielder. Dustin Woodcock is in right field, and Joe DiCarlo catches Joe Iorio. Duplantis hits a high fly ball down the right field line. Giving chase is Dustin Woodcock, and that ball is going to go over the wall for a solo home run. So Antoine Duplantis on an 0-2 pitch launches a leadoff home run, and the FerryHawks take an early 1-0 lead. For Duplantis, that is his 6th home run of the season and RBI number 23. As Joe Iorio gives up his 10th home run this season. Here's Dilson Herrera, right-handed batter wearing number 11 and playing second base. He takes the fastball outside for ball one. Herrera is playing in game number 51 overall, hitting .240 with 2 home runs and 25 RBIs. Iorio's 1-0, misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes. So Iorio's first inning struggles continues. He has a first inning ERA this year of 6.75. In his prior 12 innings pitched, he has allowed 9 earned runs, so now 10 earned runs as Iorio is making his 13th game start. 3-1 to Herrera. This is Iorio's 23rd appearance overall. And as I mentioned, 13th as a starter. He's 6-4 with a 4.84 earned run average. The 3-1 pitch misses high. The FerryHawks have the first two batters reach against Ian. Aguilar, a right-handed batter wearing number 6 and playing third base. This is game number 80 for Aguilar overall. The batting average is just north of 300 at 302. And he has 11 home runs and 39 RBIs. First pitch is fouled out of play. Iorio enters this morning's start having pitched 83 2/3 innings, allowing 51 runs, 45 earned runs on 91 hits. Now 11 home runs surrendered, 29 walks and 50 strikeouts. Grounded slowly back to the mound, backhanded by Iorio. He goes to second for one. Caulfield on to first, not in time. It gets away from Castro but stays in play. And no advance from Aguilar. The lead runner in Herrera is erased on the fielder's choice, which goes 1-4, and that's the first out. In steps the cleanup batter for Staten Island, Ricardo Cespedes. A left-handed hitter wearing number 4 and playing center field. This is game number 79 for Cespedes. He's hitting .269 with 4 home runs and 25 driven in. Iorio's first pitch fastball misses just high for ball 1. Iorio has also hit 5 batters this season entering this start. 1-1 to Cespedes. Joe Iorio is an even 6 feet tall. He weighs 190 pounds and is 30 years old from Nokomis, Florida. 1-1 pitch is pulled foul over the first base bag. Iorio is in his 7th season of professional baseball and has been a fixture with this Long Island Ducks franchise. This is his 3rd season with the Ducks and 3rd in the Atlantic League. 1-2 pitch is lined to first. It's caught by Carlos Castro. And I thought he beat Aguilar to the bag, and now the tag is made and the side is retired. The tag was made by Carlos Castro on Angel Aguilar while he was standing on first base. I'm not sure what happened there, but Joe Iorio will take it as the double play ends the inning. As Cespedes lines out to Castro, and Castro doubles off Angel Aguilar, retiring the side. But the FerryHawks take the lead as they pick up 1 run on 1 hit. And there was nobody left on base. We move to the top of the 2nd from Community Park, and the score is now the Staten Island FerryHawks 1 and the Long Island Ducks 0.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Bennett Perry, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSCG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy-efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSCG Long Island offers money-saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money-saving rebates at pscgliny.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
The 2022 season of Ducks Baseball is presented by Catholic Health, Visit them online at chsli.org. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. Anthony Rodriguez has a 1-0 lead thanks to a leadoff home run in the bottom of the first by Antoine Duplantis as he cleared the wall in right field. Surrendered by Joe Iorio. So Rodriguez will face Davidson Romero, Carlos Castro, and Dustin Woodcock to start the second. Romero, a right-handed batter wearing number 24 and playing third base. This is game number 79 for Davidson overall. He's hitting .277 with 12 home runs and 46 runs batted in. Romero had the early blow last night in the Ducks' victory, launching a 3-run home run off Francisco Carrillo in the top of the first. Pitch misses inside, and Romero is up in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch inside, 3-0. A 3-0 to Romero. Is right down the middle for a called strike, and it's 3-1. A 3-1 to Davidson has taken at the knees for a called strike, and after falling behind 3-0 to Romero, Anthony Rodriguez has worked the count full. The payoff pitch. This is outside, ball 4. Fans were celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first. Go first, go far. And the batter will now be Carlos Castro, a right-handed hitter wearing number 44 and playing first base. Combined with the York Revolution, Kentucky Wildtail Genomes, and Long Island Ducks, Castro is playing in game number 69 overall, hitting .335 with 12 home runs and 48 RBIs. Castro had an opposite field 2-run home run in the 9th inning of last night's game. He hits this one well into the gap in left center field, and that's going to get down for an extra base hit and go all the way to the wall. Romero is going to be waved home. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it's going to be not in time as Romero slides in safely with the tying run. On its second, with an RBI double, is Carlos Castro, and the Ducks have gotten even here in the second inning against Anthony Rodriguez, as the score is now 1-1. So for Castro, he just remains absolutely red hot. That is his 23rd double of the season and 49th run batted in. And the leadoff walk comes back to haunt Anthony Rodriguez. And now the Ducks are in position to possibly take their first lead of the morning as Dustin Woodcock steps in. First pitch is a check swing foul. Woodcock, a left-handed batter wearing number 15 and playing right field. This is game number 71 for Dustin. He's hitting .265 with 11 home runs and 33 RBIs. Lefty-lefty matchup, the 0-1. Woodcock pops it up. Angel Aguilar, the third baseman in fair territory, makes the catch for the first out. So 1 out and 1 on for Joe DiCarlo, a right-handed batter wearing number 2. He's the catcher this morning, playing in game number 84, hitting .286 with 2 home runs and 34 RBIs. Anthony Rodriguez is 6 feet tall. He weighs an even 200 pounds and is 24 years old from Miramar, Florida. First pitch to DiCarlo, dots the outside corner for a called strike 1. Castro, the runner at second. One away. 1-1 is the score. The 0-1 to DiCarlo misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Anthony Rodriguez attended Kennesaw State in his collegiate career. This is his first season of professional baseball. A 1-1. This is low. 2 balls and 1 strike. In his last start against the Lancaster Barnstormers right here at Community Park, Rodriguez tossed 5 innings of 4-run baseball, but was tagged with the defeat. He walked 5 and struck out 1. And the final score was 5-3 in favor of the Barnstormers. 2-1 to DiCarlo is taken for a called strike. It was the second consecutive start for Rodriguez in which the FerryHawks lost by the final score of 5-3. On July 23rd, he registered a no decision as the FerryHawks were defeated at Wild Health Field at the hands of the reigning Atlantic League champion Lexington Legends. In his 2 most recent starts against the Ducks, Rodriguez has totaled 17 innings with just 2 earned runs, allowing a limited amount of damage. But a run is home here for the Flock in the second, as we are even at 1 apiece. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat to DiCarlo. And Joe lifts it in the air down the left field line, hooking foul. Anthony Rodriguez, very familiar with the Long Island Ducks this season. He's making his 6th game start. He's 2-1 with a 5.40 earned run average entering this morning's outing. He's pitched 23 1/3 innings, allowed 15 runs, 14 earned on 30 hits, 1 home run given up, 14 walks and 8 strikeouts, so not a good number there. And the pitch to DiCarlo misses outside, and the count was 3-2, so that's ball 4. Fans were celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first, go far. Second walk of the inning surrendered by Rodriguez. And the Ducks have 2 on with 1 down for Vladimir Frias. Switch hitter batting right against the left-hander Rodriguez, wearing number 1 and playing shortstop. Game number 85 for Vladdy overall. He's hitting .242 with 3 home runs and 32 RBIs. Vladdy takes ball 1 inside from Rodriguez. So the Ducks as a team, in Rodriguez's prior 5 starts against him, have a .313 batting average. .1-0 is grounded off of the mound. It's fielded by Herrera. He steps on the bag for 1 and throws to first in time for the double play, and that retires a side. So the FerryHawks turn their 2nd double play in as many innings behind Anthony Rodriguez. This one goes 4 unassisted, 4-3. And the inning comes to a close, but not before the Ducks get even against Rodriguez in the top of the 2nd as they pick up 1 run on 1 hit. And there was 1 runner left on base. After an inning and a half, the score is now the Long Island Ducks 1 and the Staten Island FerryHawks 1 from Community Park.
Hey fans, this is infielder Phil Caulfield, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the North Shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Prato. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
The Long Island Ducks return home on Friday, August 12th to open a three-game series against the Charleston Dirty Birds. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. from Fairfield Properties Ballpark, and it's Suffolk County Boy Scouts night. And the first 1,500 fans in attendance will receive Ducks baseball caps courtesy of Dime Bank. It's also an Angela's Pizza Friday. A player on the Dirty Birds will be designated as the K-Man. If he strikes out during the game, all fans can show their game ticket to enjoy a special offer throughout the rest of the weekend at Angela's Pizzeria of Islip. Additionally, fans can show any Ducks game ticket during the 2022 season at Angela's to receive 10% off their order. Joe Iorio's first pitch in the bottom of the second. And a fastball taken at the knees for a called strike one to Andres Noriega. Noriega will be followed by Ramon Osuna and Chris Cespedes. Noriega, a right-handed batter, wearing number 17. He's the catcher this morning. Hitting .222 on the season with 2 home runs and 9 RBIs. Iorio's 1-1 is a chopper to the shortstop, Frias, who charges, gloves, and throws to first. Score at 6-3 as Noriega is retired for out number 1. To purchase tickets to Friday's game and all Ducks home games, visit the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office. Call 631-940-TIXX or go online to liducks.com. So 1 out and nobody on for Ramon Osuna. Left-handed batter wearing number 26 and playing first base. This is game number 17 for Osuna. He's hitting .189 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Iorio's 0-1 misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch is fouled back, and it's 1-2. Joe Iorio threw 15 pitches in the bottom of the first. Trying to limit that number here in the second. A 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good fastball from Iorio as he picks up his first punch out of the morning. 2 out and nobody on for Chris Cespedes. Right-handed batter wearing number 29 and playing left field. He's making his Staten Island FerryHawks debut this morning, playing alongside his brother Ricardo Cespedes in the outfield. Chris playing left, Ricardo in center. Iorio's first pitch paints the black for a called strike 1. one pitch is swung on a miss, then quickly it's 0-2 to Chris Cespedes. 2 out and nobody on in the last of the second of a 1-1 game. Orioles 0-2. Check swing, and Cespedes did not go around. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Cespedes hits a fly ball to shallow left field. Out goes Frias. In comes Travis, and Sam Travis, the left fielder, makes the catch. Side retired. The Ducks just retired the FerryHawks 1-2-3. Making this another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit psegLINY.com/efficiency. It's just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. 1-1 is the score as we move to the top of the third from Community Park. Game 2 of this 3-game midweek series between the Staten Island FerryHawks and Long Island Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Ryan Meisinger, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money saving rebates at psegLINY.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks team up with Island Federal Credit Union to hit home runs for hunger. Every time a Ducks player hits a home run at Fairfield Properties Ballpark, Island Federal will donate $100 to Long Island Cares in an effort to help improve food security for families on Long Island. Island Federal Credit Union, catch the wave to better banking. 1-0 is the count to Matt Chamberlain, making his Long Island Ducks debut this afternoon. Chamberlain will be followed by Phil Caulfield and L.J. Mazzilli. 9-1-2 in the order. Chamberlain, a left-handed batter, wearing number 23 and getting the start in center field. And he has the count in his favor now at 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike. It's 3-1. Anthony Rodriguez in his third inning of work, the 3-1 to Chamberlain. There's a curveball that is taken bell tied for a called strike, and it's 3-2 to the leadoff batter and center fielder Matt Chamberlain. Lefty-lefty matchup. The payoff pitch is grounded to the right side, backhanded by Ramon Osuna, and he slides to the first base bag just in time to erase Chamberlain by a step. There was a little indecisiveness on the part of Ramon Osuna as to whether or not to take it to the bag himself or make the underhand toss to Anthony Rodriguez. And Osuna felt that Rodriguez would not beat Chamberlain to the bag, so he slid in and touched the bag before Chamberlain crossed the base. 3 unassisted on the putout. And that's the first out here in the third as Phil Caulfield takes ball 1 high from Anthony Rodriguez. Caulfield singled and stole his 4th base of the season back in inning number 1. Two and 0 to Caulfield. Two 0 pitch is taken for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Over his last 6 starts, Anthony Rodriguez has dropped his ERA from 7.71 to 5.76. 2-2 to Caulfield. So he has started to make the necessary adjustments on the mound in his rookie season professionally. Staten Island has won 8 of Rodriguez's 17 starts. So they're 8-9 when he toes the rubber so far this year. Caulfield grounds it to the left side. Charging it is Reyes, and he throws to first for the second out. Pair of ground ball outs behind Rodriguez in the third, as he is in search of his first 1-2-3 inning of the morning. L.J. Mazzilli, after Caulfield was at second base in scoring position, hit a screaming line drive that looked like it was headed for center field, and Anthony Rodriguez stuck the glove out and made the catch, and in the process doubled off Phil Caulfield at second base in the Mazzilli at bat. Just a terrific reactionary play on the part of the FerryHawks southpaw. He's behind here to Maz. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out and nobody on in at the top of the third. 1-1 is the score. 2-0 pitches inside. 3-0. The 8 victories in the 17 starts for Rodriguez by the FerryHawks are the most wins of any FerryHawks starter here in 2022 when they take the mound for Staten Island. 3-1 to Maz is fouled out of play. The FerryHawks have had success. They're averaging just south of 4.5 runs per game in Rodriguez's starts. Zilli lines it to right center field. On the run is Duplantis, and he makes the catch to end the inning. And Rodriguez is on the mound. Staten Island is averaging a total of 4.4 runs per game. The Ducks go in order for the first time in this morning. And in the middle of the third, the score remains the Long Island Ducks 1 and the Staten Island FerryHawks 1.
Hey fans, this is infielder Vladimir Frias, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
This is currently the only game going on right now in the Atlantic League. 3 contests will be played under the lights. And about to get underway, a 12:05 first pitch from Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky. The Lexington Legends are hosting the Gastonia Honey Hunters. So all eyes in the Atlantic right now are on this ball game between the Staten Island FerryHawks and Long Island Ducks. Joe Iorio's first pitch to Alfredo Reyes is fouled out of play. Reyes will be followed by Kelsey Whitmore and Antoine Duplantis. 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Reyes, a right-handed batter wearing number 4. He's the shortstop. The 0-1 pitch is grounded to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Reyes came into this game hitting .235 with no home runs and 8 RBIs. So here's Kelsey Whitmore, a right-handed batter wearing number 3 and playing, she is the designated hitter, I should say, this morning. Whitmore is 0 for 19 offensively this season with a pair of walks and runs scored. First pitch fastball is cut on and missed. Good heater from Iorio to get ahead 0-1. Throw to first, and just getting back safely is Reyes. Reyes is someone you have to watch. He's 14 for 21 in the stolen base department this season. Rising fastball is swung on and missed, and quickly it's 0-2 to Kelsey Whitmore. The Ducks have already turned a double play behind Iorio this morning. That ended the first inning when Ricardo Cespedes hit a line drive right into the glove of Carlos Castro. And Carlos Castro doubled off Angel Aguilar at first base. So we've seen 3 double plays turned early on in this contest, 2 by the FerryHawks and 1 from the Ducks. 1-2 to Whitmore is a fastball swung on and missed. As Joe Iorio has his second strikeout of the morning. 1 out and 1 on, and it's back to the top of the order on Antoine Duplantis. Duplantis greeted Iorio rudely, launching a solo home run just over the wall in right field for his 6th round tripper of the season and 23rd RBI. It is 318 feet from home plate to right field, 320 feet down the left field line, and 390 feet to straightaway center field. Runner goes, and the pitch is fouled just above us, out of play. I almost had a souvenir in my lap. And the count is 0-1 to Antoine Duplantis. That was a little too close for comfort, but I was ready. First and foremost, the job that I have is to protect the equipment. Job number 2 is to protect myself. 0-1. This is high, 1-1. And that is the order in terms of protection. The equipment first, and the broadcaster second. You might even throw in my binoculars and laptop computer in front of protecting yours truly, should a foul ball come near us here in the broadcast booth today. 1-2 is the count to Antoine Duplantis. Alfredo Reyes is at first. He led off the inning with a single and remains there with 1 away. Iorio sets below the belt, and the pitch to Duplantis is grounded to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. It's fielded by Sam Travis, and he fires it back in. So Antoine Duplantis is now 2 for 2 against Joe Iorio. And the FerryHawks have runners at first and second with only 1 away for Dilson Herrera. Herrera drew a walk his first time up back in inning number 1. So that's now 3 hits in the ball game for Staten Island. Herrera's first pitch to Herrera is lined to short. It's caught by Frias, and he goes back to second to double off Reyes to end the inning. That was a screaming line drive, but it was right into the glove of Vladimir Frias. And he made the nice toss to second. Phil Caulfield waiting to double off Alfredo Reyes. And the twin killing retires the side here in the bottom of the 3rd. For the FerryHawks, no runs on 2 hits. And there was 1 runner left on base. We move to the top of the 4th from Staten Island, with the Ducks and FerryHawks all knotted at 1 apiece.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Akil Morris, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Teams have combined now to turn 4 double plays thus far as we move to the top half of inning number 4. 1-1 is the score. The Ducks Health Report is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. And we'll bring that health report to you as this half inning moves along. The Ducks send the heart of the order up against Anthony Rodriguez. Sam Travis will lead off. Will be followed by Davidson Romero and Carlos Castro. Travis grounded out to third base back in inning number 1. As he takes ball 1 from the FerryHawks left-hander, excuse me. Pulled over the third base bag, diving stop by Aguilar, and he fires across the diamond wide of Osuna as it trickles towards the Ducks bullpen, backed up by Antoine Duplantis. And Sam Travis is on board with a leadoff infield single to start the 4th against Anthony Rodriguez. That was a nice play by Aguilar, showing his range, making the diving stop on the backhand to his right. But then the throw pulled Osuna off of the bag and stayed in play. Trickled towards the Ducks bullpen, and Duplantis was able to hustle over and keep Sam from advancing to second base. So the Ducks have their 3rd hit against Rodriguez. As Davidson Romero steps in, he walked and scored a run his first time up. And the first pitch, curveball, misses down low for ball 1. The Ducks have 1 pitcher on the disabled list right now. That is left-hander Brady Feigl, suffering an upper body injury. And also unavailable for the Long Island Ducks right now is Johnny Turbo, as he is recovering from a right thumb injury. And that is today's Long Island Ducks Health Report, brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. The 2-0 to Romero. This is outside, 3-0. Carlos Castro waits on deck for the flock. Romero continues to just have an absolutely tremendous eye at the plate. The 3-0. Misses outside, ball 4. Fans were celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first, go far. So Romero has drawn a pair of free passes in his first 2 plate appearances, and that gives him a team-leading 61 walks on the season. And the first 2 are on for Carlos Castro, who belted an RBI double to the wall in left center field, scoring Romero back in the 2nd inning. His 23rd double of the season and 49th run batted in. First pitch to Castro. He's taken on the inside corner for a called strike 1. Castro disagreeing with Mario Rosas, the home plate umpire. He felt that pitch was inside. The infield is at double play depth. The outfield is straightaway and deep against Castro. 0-1 pitch. It's taken for a called strike, and quickly it's 0-2 to Castro. Looks like the first pitch did catch the inner half of the plate. 0-2 to Castro. Foul back. Carlos Castro is playing in game number 16 with the Ducks, and he came into this contest hitting .407 with 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. So he's playing in his 16th game, and he already has 16 RBIs and 6 home runs. Again, the 0-2 is grounded to second. It might be 2. Herrera has it to second for 1. Ray is on to first for the double play. And that is the 3rd double play turned in this game by the FerryHawks. Travis advances to third base. But now there are 2 away for Dustin Woodcock. So these pitchers are getting some defense behind him. That's the 5th double play turned already in this game. Dustin Woodcock popped out to Angel Aguilar at third base his first time up back in inning number 2. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch fastball misses inside for ball 1. I just want to go back real quick and talk about the home runs for hunger. The Ducks are teaming up with Island Federal Credit Union in terms of donating to Long Island Cares to help food security improvement for families on Long Island. 2-0 is a count to Woodcock. The Ducks so far this season at home have hit 45 home runs. So that means a total of $4,500 has been donated to Long Island Cares, courtesy of Home Runs for Hunger and the Long Island Ducks and Island Federal Credit Union. A tremendous charity that the Ducks are more than happy to contribute to by way of the long ball. 45 home runs at home, $4,500 donated thus far to Home Runs for Hunger. All that money going to Long Island Cares in an effort to help improve food security for families on Long Island. A great job by the Long Island Ducks and Island Federal Credit Union. 3-0 pitch to Woodcock, misses for ball 4. Fans are celebrating another First National Bank LI walk to first, go far. So that's 2 free passes in the inning issued by Rodriguez, and 3 in the ball game. It puts runners at the corners with 2 men down for Joe DiCarlo. It's actually walk number 4 issued by Rodriguez. DiCarlo drew a free pass back in the 2nd. First pitch swinging, Joe hits a fly ball to center field. Backpedaling is Ricardo Cespedes. Battling the sun, he makes the catch, and that retires the side. The Ducks threaten but do not score in the 4th as Long Island tallies no runs on 1 hit. There were 2 walks, a double play, and 2 runners left on base. In the middle of the 4th from Staten Island, the score remains Ducks 1 and FerryHawks 1.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Johnny Turble, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island. Member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
The Long Island Ducks take on the Charleston Dirty Birds in the middle game of a 3-game series on Saturday, August 13th. Game time is slated for 6:35 p.m. with the Fairfield Properties ballpark gates opening at 5:35. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Night, presented by Decision Women in Commerce and Professions. Following the game, all fans in attendance will be treated to a fireworks spectacular. The team will also be wearing special pink jerseys throughout the game, which will be auctioned off via the Live Source mobile app and website. Proceeds will benefit the breast cancer awareness organizations and coalitions in attendance. It's also a Lucky Seat Saturday presented by Long Island MacArthur Airport. During the game, the Ducks will be selecting a lucky fan in the ballpark who will win a free round trip for 2 to any of Breeze Airways' 28 destinations. Tickets to the game and all Ducks home games are available by visiting the Fairfield Properties ballpark box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com. Joe Iorio's first pitch to Angel Aguilar to start the last of the 4th is outside for ball 1. 3, 4, and 5 in the order for the FerryHawks. Aguilar will be followed by Ricardo Cespedes and Andres Noriega. Aguilar bounced into a fielder's choice his first time up. Joe Iorio has allowed 1 run thus far on 3 hits, walking 1 and striking out 2. 2-0 pitch misses away, 3-0. A much better start thus far for Iorio as opposed to his last outing on July 27th. 1 week ago, he suffered the loss against the FerryHawks at Fairfield Properties ballpark. It was his toughest start of the year. Ducks fell 10-9. 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 3-2. At the hands of the Staten Island FerryHawks last Wednesday, Joe tossed 4 2/3 innings and allowed 8 runs on 15 hits while striking out 2. The 3-2 pitch. This is low and outside, ball 4, and Cespedes is on board. I should say Aguilar is on board with a leadoff walk. The second of the now afternoon surrendered by Joe Iorio, and we'll bring up Ricardo Cespedes, lined into a double play his first time up. In that outing last Wednesday against the FerryHawks at home, Iorio threw 99 pitches, 64 of which were strikes, a 65% success ratio. Cespedes' first pitch swinging fouls it out of play. But Iorio allowed season highs in runs at 8 and hits, giving up 15. He's making his 6th appearance against Staten Island this season and 4th game start. In his prior 5 outings, 2 in relief and 3 as a starter. He's 2-2 with a 5.16 earned run average. Runner goes, the 0-1 pitch is popped up to the right side of the infield. Phil Caulfield moves under it and makes the catch. The ball was dropped by Caulfield, but he was trying to sell the fact that he dropped the ball looking to possibly turn 2. But Aguilar retreats to first as Cespedes is retired. 1 out and 1 on for Andres Noriega, who grounded out to short his first time up. First pitch is grounded to third over the bag. It's a fair ball, gloved by Romero, and a nice throw across the diamond to retire Noriega for the second out. That's a very impressive play by Davidson Romero, as he wanted to get in front of the baseball before it could potentially hit the third base bag, and he was able to glove it and make the crossbody throw to retire Noriega, who does not have a lot of speed. So they put out, goes 5-3, and that's out number 2 as Ramon Osuna steps in, a strikeout victim swinging back in the second inning. And he fouls the first pitch back. In Joe Iorio's prior 5 appearances and 3 game starts, that 2-2 record and 5.16 earned run average was over 22 2/3 innings. 13 runs allowed on 32 hits, 5 walks and 11 strikeouts. 1-1 to Osuna. Iorio is back in the starting rotation after making 10 relief appearances to begin the season. In his 12 starts this year, he is 3-4 with a 5.48 ERA. 1-1. This is high, 2-1. Overall, Iorio is 20-9 with a 4.17 earned run average and 185 strikeouts to 102 walks over 297 2/3 innings in 53 starts with the flock in his career. 2-1 pitch, misses high, 3-1. Iorio launched his first professional home run in a start made on July 20th at Regency Furniture Stadium versus the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. He came up to bat in the 4th inning after Johnny Turbo left the game, injuring his right thumb, and hit a solo home run to left center field off Darrell Thompson, the 2-time Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year. He also singled, good for his first career multi-hit performance. A 3-1 pitch just misses, ball 4, and Osuna is on board with a 2-out walk. The third in the ball game issued by Iorio. So that puts runners at first and second with 2 away for Chris Cespedes. Flied out to left field his first time up. Iorio is a very good athlete and was so excited when he hit that home run off of Darrell Thompson, as he should be. And if many people were thinking that it was a fluke, showed that it obviously was not, tallying a single later on in that ball game, going 2 for 2. So he's batting 1,000. 0-1. There's a little flare down the right field line, giving chase is Dustin Woodcock. He will not get there as it drops in for a base hit and will give the FerryHawks the lead. Scoring from second is Aguilar. It's an opposite field RBI single for Chris Cespedes. And Staten Island is back out in front. Here in the 4th, it is now 2-1 in favor of the FerryHawks. Osuna goes first to third. And Chris Cespedes' first hit as a member of the FerryHawks is an RBI single to put Staten Island back out in front. So the leadoff walk comes back to haunt Iorio. Now Alfredo Reyes steps in. He singled his first time up. And Iorio's first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Grounded to third. Fielded by Romero, and he goes the short way to second. And that retires the side. But the FerryHawks jump back out in front against Joe Iorio here in the fourth as they pick up one run on one hit. And there were a pair of runners left on base. We move to the top of the fifth from Community Park. And Staten Island has regained the lead. 2-1 is the score over the Long Island Ducks.
Hey fans, this is Scott Harkin, right-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe's got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912. And be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head on over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the Duck Tail Slide, the Bounce House, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
It's time for today's 5th inning trivia, where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks and baseball as a whole. And throughout the course of this road trip thus far, the Ducks have been taking on 2 of the newest teams in the Atlantic League in the Kentucky Wildtail Genomes and Staten Island FerryHawks. And we have focused on franchise firsts for the Ducks during the road trip thus far. And we'll continue with that subject here for our question this afternoon, as Anthony Rodriguez pitches with the lead for the second time today, firing ball 1 high and outside to Vladimir Frias. It'll be 8-9 and 1 in the order for the flock. Vladdy lines the 1-0 pitch down the left field line out of play. Frias will be followed by Matt Chamberlain and Phil Caulfield. Vladdy grounded into a 4-4-3 double play his first time up, one of 3 double plays turned behind Anthony Rodriguez in this ball game. So for today's trivia question, we ask you, the fans, which Long Island Ducks pitcher recorded the first win as Frias shoots it down the right field line? That's a fair ball. And we'll drop in for a base hit. So Vladimir Frias has a leadoff opposite field single to right. 4th hit overall for the flock. And we'll bring up Matt Chamberlain, who in his first at bat in a Ducks uniform grounded out to Ramon Osuna over at first base. Again, we ask you, the fans, this afternoon, what Long Island Ducks pitcher was the first ever winning pitcher in franchise history for the Ducks against the Staten Island FerryHawks. What pitcher came away with the victory in Long Island's first ever win in franchise history over the Staten Island FerryHawks? It came back on May 17th in the first ever game played between these 2 clubs. Grounded back to the mound. It's fielded by Rodriguez. He goes to second for 1. Reyes on to first in time for the double play. Another twin killing turned by the FerryHawks. Their 4th double play this afternoon. This one goes 1-6-3. And the leadoff single by Frias is erased. 2 out and nobody on, as it's back to the top of the order, and Phil Caulfield, who has singled, stolen a base, and grounded out to short, 1 for 2. Caulfield shows bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes a pitch from Rodriguez outside for ball 1. Pitch bounces in the turf. 2 balls and no strikes. So what Ducks player was the first pitcher to record a win in franchise history versus the Staten Island FerryHawks? Caulfield rips it down the right field line, and that is going to drop in for an extra base hit and go all the way to the wall. Caulfield rounds first and heads to second with a 2-out stand-up double. So Phil Caulfield is 2 for 3, and the double play looms large. The tying run is in scoring position now with 2 men down on Caulfield's second double of the season. So that will bring up L.J. Mazzilli, who has lined into a double play and flied out to right, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to Maz is popped up into shallow right field. Out goes Herrera. In comes Duplantis, and Duplantis makes the catch to end the inning. In the top of the 5th for the Ducks. No runs on 2 hits. There was a double play and 1 runner left on base. We've reached the midway point of this afternoon's game. After 4.5 innings of play, the score remains the Staten Island FerryHawks 2 and the Long Island Ducks 1.
Hey fans, this is first baseman Sam Travis, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Millennium Container Service is fulfilling the needs of businesses and homes across Long Island. They provide waste and recycling services, plus a variety of dumpster rental options for any project. Millennium Container Service offers convenient, on-time deliveries and pickups, as well as daily, weekly, and monthly commercial service. Need a quote? Call 516-826-5544 or visit millenniumcontainer.com. Millennium Container Service. Keep your home and business clean.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
We'll give you, the fans, some more time to think about today's trivia question. We asked which Long Island Ducks pitcher was the first to ever record a win in franchise history versus the Staten Island FerryHawks. What Ducks pitcher was credited with the win and the first ever victory in franchise history for the Ducks over the Staten Island FerryHawks? And it came back in the first ever game played between these two teams at Fairfield Properties Ballpark on May 17th. So we'll answer that question as we move along here in this bottom half of the 5th inning, with the FerryHawks in front of the Ducks by the score of 2-1. Kelsey Whitmore will lead off for Staten Island. Should be followed by Antoine Duplantis and Dilson Herrera. 9-1-2 in the order. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the FerryHawks. They've left 3 runners on base. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Flock. They've stranded 4. Whitmore struck out swinging her first time up, as she watches ball 1 go outside from Joe Iorio. pitch misses downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Iorio has now faced 18 batters and has thrown 13 first pitch strikes. The 2-0 to Whitmore is fouled back. Joe Iorio ranked among the league leaders in the ALPB in several different categories last season. He finished the 2021 campaign ranked 2nd in wins with 13, trailing only Southern Maryland's Darrell Thompson. Whitmore grounds it to short, backhanded by Frias, and he throws to first, 1 down. So that is just the 2nd time this afternoon that Iorio has erased the leadoff batter. And it's back to the top of the order on Antoine Duplantis, who has a solo home run and a single, 2 for 2 thus far against Iorio. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Iorio was making a case for pitcher of the year in the Atlantic League last season with those 13 victories, but Darrell Thompson had 16 and just completely dominated. Pulled foul. The count is even at a ball and a strike. And the season that Thompson had provided him with his 2nd consecutive Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year award. But Iorio last season 2nd in wins with 13. He has 6 this year. And also during that 2021 campaign, Joe threw a lot of innings, 5th in innings pitched at 127 2/3, and was 6th in earned run average at 4.65. 3-1 to Duplantis. When Iorio is on, he throws strikes and has good command of his pitches. Last year he was 9th in whip at 1.51. 3-1 to Duplantis. Misses high, ball 4, and he is on board for the 3rd consecutive plate appearance against Iorio, as Joe issues his 4th walk of the afternoon.
Next up, the second baseman, number 11,
Iorio stayed injury-free last year. He had the 3rd most starts among ALPB pitchers with 22, just 2 behind Darrell Thompson, Arik Sekula, Craig Stem, and Duke Von Schaman. Dilson Herrera has walked and lined into a double play, 0 for 1. He's lead on the fastball thrown from Iorio. 0-1 is the count. Joe Iorio was originally a Long Island native, as he was born in West Islip, New York. However, he moved to Florida with his family at a young age. Well, 1 pitch misses outside. He pitched 1 season at the University of North Florida in 2011 and 2 years at Barry University during his collegiate career. He was at Barry from 2013 to 2014. The 1-1 is fouled to outright out of play. And going back to the information that I gave with regards to Iorio having hit a home run and tallying a single in his outing against Southern Maryland on July the 20th. I mentioned that Joe is a tremendous all-around athlete, and I'm not surprised that he was able to pick up the home run and the single in that game. And reason being is that he was a two-way player in college, spending time at shortstop and third base along with pitching. So that in itself shows you, being a position player in college, that he can swing the bat. The 2-2. Herrera hits a fly ball to deep center field. Giving chase is Chamberlain, and right in front of the wall, he makes the catch, crashing into the center field wall, but firing it back into second base. And that's a long, loud out number 2 behind Joe Iorio. Very impressive catch by Matt Chamberlain. making his Ducks debut and trying to familiar himself with Community Park. He put his head down and went straight to the wall in center field, made the catch just past the warning track and crashed into that center field wall, hitting the FerryHawks logo to the left of the 390 sign. So 1 on and 2 out for Angel Aguilar. Has bounced into a fielder's choice, walked and scored a run 0 for 1. First pitch dots the outside corner for a called strike 1. Joe Iorio helped lead the Venice High School Indians to a state championship in 2007 and a district championship in 2007 and 2010. Grounded up the middle, knocked down on the dive by Iorio, and he underhands to first, side retired. There's Joe Iorio again, showing off that athletic ability as he helps out his own cause and takes a base hit away from Angel Aguilar to retire the side. In the bottom of the 5th for the FerryHawks, no runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 runner left on base. We move to the top of the 6th from Community Park. Staten Island out in front of Long Island by the score of 2-1.
Hey fans, this is Tyler Webb, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans! The official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Prato. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
Ducks come to bat here in the top of the 6th, trailing 2-1. As Anthony Rodriguez remains out on the mound for Staten Island. Sam Travis will lead off for the flock. He'll be followed by Davidson Romero and Carlos Castro. Travis today has grounded to third and reached on an infield single, 1 for 2. And he takes the first pitch on the inside corner for a called strike 1. One pitch is a changeup swung on and missed, and quickly it's 0-2 to Travis. Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn Shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. Travis, with his infield single, now has a 6-game hitting streak and a 13-game on-base streak as he shoots one to the opposite field past the reach of Ramon Osuna into right field for a base hit. So that's a good piece of hitting by Sam Travis. Hitting the ball where it was pitched to the right side. Osuna could not make the play going to his right, and Sam Travis is on board with a leadoff single. And for Travis, it's another multi-hit game. His 23rd multi-hit game this season. Davidson Romero has drawn a pair of walks and scored a run in his first 2 plate appearances, as he takes ball 1 outside from Anthony Rodriguez. Romero had a double, 3-run home run, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored, and 2 walks on Tuesday. Lifts this one to shallow left field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the Ducks are in business against Anthony Rodriguez. They have the first 2 on with nobody out here in the 6th. So it's a Texas League single for Davidson Romero. Romero now has a 3-game hitting streak and 13-game on-base streak. And it's 2 on and nobody out for Carlos Castro as Nelson Figueroa, the pitching coach for the FerryHawks, will go out and have a word with Anthony Rodriguez. Castro had 3 hits on Tuesday night, including a double, 2-run home run, and a pair of runs scored. Entering today's game is 16th as a member of the flock. He's hitting .407. And has 15 RBIs, so you can add to that number, as he had an RBI double back in the 2nd inning. He's also grounded into a double play, 1 for 2. So now he has 4 doubles and 16 RBIs in his first 16 games with the Ducks. He hit .378 in July with 6 home runs and 21 RBIs. That was combined with the Ducks and Kentucky Wild Health Genomes and York Revolution. Castro pounds the first pitch curveball down the 3rd baseline, foul. The Ducks are 0 for 6 thus far with runners in scoring position today. Trying to change that number here, and they have one of their hottest hitters at the plate in Carlos Castro. 0-1. Castro lines it to center, but it's going to stay up for Ricardo Cespedes, and he makes the catch. No advance by the runners. So that is a big first out for Anthony Rodriguez, as he's able to erase Carlos Castro. And the runners remain at 1st and 2nd as Dustin Woodcock steps in. Woodcock has popped out to 3rd and drawn a walk, 0 for 1. So Anthony Rodriguez, after failing to toss 5 innings in his first 6 starts, has gone at least 5 in 8 of his last 11 outings. 0-1 to Woodcock, and he's in his 6th inning of work today, so make it 9 of his last 12 outings in which he has gone 5 innings or more in a ball game. The 0-1 is a curveball taken on the outside corner for a called strike 2. Rodriguez is in the midst of his professional season number 1. The 0-2 to Woodcock is off the end of the bat, foul. He had a 5-year college career at Maryville College for 4 years and Kennesaw State for 1 year. He made 14 appearances for the Kennesaw State Owls in 2021, going 0-2 with a 6.06 earned run average. 0-2 gets away from the catcher, Noriega, and both runners will advance. So the wild pitch is a big one. The tying run, and Travis is now 90 feet away, and the go-ahead run is in scoring position at 2nd, and Davidson Romero with the count 1-2 to Dustin Woodcock. So even after Castro could not advance the runners to 2nd and 3rd respectively, here they are now, courtesy of the wild pitch thrown by Rodriguez. And what does Edgardo Alfonso do here? Defensively, do you bring the infield in? concede that tying run here in the 6th inning. It's always a tough decision for a manager at this point in the ballgame, because if Woodcock flares it over the infield, the outfield is playing very deep and the Ducks could potentially take the lead. The infield does come in for the FerryHawks. The 1-2 to Woodcock. Bounces in front of the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anthony Rodriguez played 4 seasons for Dill Maryville College Scots in Tennessee. Before going to Kennesaw State. 2-2 to Woodcock. And Dustin extends the at-bat by pulling the fastball foul. There is action in the FerryHawks bullpen down the left field line. A right-hander is getting loose. Rodriguez has thrown 86 pitches. 2-2 to Woodcock. And Dustin hits a fly ball to right field. Duplantis moves under it, and he makes the catch. Tagging from third is Travis. The throw will go to third base. It's a sacrifice fly for Dustin Woodcock, and the Ducks have fought back here in the 6th to get even. It is now 2-2. So a good at-bat, lefty-lefty for Dustin Woodcock, as he's able to plate the tying run on the sacrifice fly to Antoine Duplantis in right. For Woodcock, it is his 34th run batted in. And we are all even at 2 apiece. And Gardo Alfonso now makes the walk out to the pitcher's mound. And that's going to be it for Anthony Rodriguez. So we'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll let you know who's coming on in relief for the FerryHawks. A run is home for the Ducks. They have a runner in scoring position at second base in Davidson Romero with 2 out here in the top of the 6th of what is now a 2-2 ball game from Community Park.
Hey fans, this is manager Wally Backman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night I told my husband, baby, I'm ready to grow. And he said, are we having a baby? I said, no, but I do want to expand our business. So First National Bank of Long Island really delivered.
At First National, we offer competitive rates in the financing you need and access to expert local lenders. We also underwrite and service every loan. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender, equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolot Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Right-hander Eric Martinez comes on in relief of Anthony Rodriguez. And the batter is going to be Joe DiCarlo. A run is home for the Ducks here in the 6th. And they are now tied 2 apiece with the FerryHawks. Go-ahead run is in scoring position at second base in Romero. First pitch to DiCarlo is a fly ball down the right field line out of play. So Eric Martinez on in relief of Anthony Rodriguez. DiCarlo has walked and flied to center 0 for 1 this afternoon. The 0-1. This is away, 1 ball and 1 strike. DiCarlo grounds it in the hole, and that's through for a base hit. It's fielded by Cespedes, and it's bobbled momentarily. Romero was being held up, and now he slides in safely with the go-ahead run. Lou Ford wisely was holding up Davidson Romero as it was charged by Chris Cespedes, and Cespedes had the ball trickle away from his glove, and Lou Ford, the third base coach, saw that and then waved Romero home, and he slides in safely with the go-ahead run as the Ducks have plated a pair here in the 6th and have their first lead of the afternoon at 3-2. So Joe DiCarlo gets the job done there. That run will be charged to Anthony Rodriguez as Vladimir Frias steps in and takes ball one outside from Eric Martinez. Vladdy has grounded into a double play and singled 1 for 2 thus far. And we'll wait for the official scoring on that play. I think they may charge an error to Cespedes because of the fact that Lou Ford was holding up the base runner in Davidson Romero at third. 2-0 the count to Frias. And it is going to be an error charged to Chris Cespedes, enabling Romero to hustle home with the go-ahead run from third base. 2-0 to Vladdy. He's taken for a called strike, and it's 2-1. So no RBI for DiCarlo. As Chris Cespedes making his Staten Island FerryHawks debut in left field alongside his brother Ricardo Cespedes in center field, commits a big error to put the Ducks in front. The 3-1 to Frias. And Vladdy hits a fly ball to center field. In a few steps comes Ricardo Cespedes, and he makes the catch to end the inning. But not before the Ducks take the lead here in the top of the 6th as they score 2 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base in the middle of the 6th. The score is now the Long Island Ducks 3 and the Staten Island FerryHawks 2.
Hey fans, this is catcher Joe DiCarlo, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
This is it. Check it out. See what everyone's talking about. Let Nicolak Pavers. Pave your way.
Bring your outdoor living dreams to life. Visit Nicolak's Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst and see thousands of square feet of pavers, retaining walls, fire pits, and outdoor living accents on display. Only Nicolak paving stones are made with Paver Shield technology for more vibrant color options than anyone else. Visit Nicolak.com to request a free sample or their Outdoor Design Center at 200 Henry Street in Lindenhurst. Nicolak. Ask for it by name. You'll see the difference. Visit Nicolak.com. That's Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak Pavers. Pave your way. Pave your way.
Ducks have their first lead this afternoon. And now we'll see if Joe Iorio can pick up a shutdown frame as the FerryHawks come to the bat trailing for the first time. 3-2 is the score. Ricardo Cespedes will lead off for Staten Island. He'll be followed by Andres Noriega and Ramon Osuna, 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Cespedes has lined into a double play and popped out to second, 0 for 2 thus far. Iorio's first pitch is a fastball taken belt high for a called strike one. See the approach of Iorio now pitching with the lead. The 0-1 is a broken bat flare into center field. Backpedaling onto the turf is Phil Caulfield, and the second baseman makes the catch to retire Cespedes. In steps Andres Noriega, who has grounded out in both of his at-bats against Joe Iorio thus far. Joe Iorio played in 2018 in the Frontier League and pitched in the All-Star game. Popped up on the right side of the infield in foul territory. Carlos Castro is under it, and he makes the catch. 2 men away. So 2 quick outs for Joe Iorio here in the 6th. As Ramon Osuna steps in, he has struck out swinging and walked 0 for 1. Iorio played in the 2018 Frontier League All-Star game at Car Shield Field in O'Fallon, Missouri, where he tossed a scoreless inning and struck out 1. 1-1 is the count to Osuna. In the 2019 All-Star game, Iorio played as a member of the Ducks at Peoples Bank Park in York, Pennsylvania. Threw a scoreless inning, yielding 3 hits, and induced an inning-ending double play from eventual All-Star Game MVP Isaias Tejeda. Osuna lifts it in the air down the left field line. On comes Sam Travis, and he makes the running catch to end the inning. It is a very productive and economical 1-2-3, bottom of the 6th for Joe Iorio, as the right-hander tallies a shutdown frame after being handed the lead. We move to the top of the 7th from Community Park, with the Ducks leading the FerryHawks by the score of 3-2.
Hey fans, this is left-handed pitcher Brady Feigl, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Take your group out to the game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, or put on a pregame performance. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. Good times every time.
Ducks come to bat looking for some insurance here in the top of the 7th, as they have a 3-2 lead over the Staten Island FerryHawks on this very pleasant Wednesday afternoon from Community Park. Matt Chamberlain takes the first pitch from Eric Martinez outside for ball 1. It'll be Chamberlain, Phil Caulfield, and L.J. Mazzilli. 9-1-2 in the order. Chamberlain has grounded out twice, once into a double play. 0 for 2 thus far in his Ducks debut. Out back, and the count is even at a ball and a strike. Eric Martinez on in relief of Anthony Rodriguez, who was on the short end of a 3-2 score. Rodriguez, in 5 2/3 innings, allows a total of 3 runs, 2 earned on 7 hits. He walked 4 and did not have a strikeout. One-two pitch to Chamberlain is swung on and missed. And that is the first strikeout this afternoon for FerryHawks pitchers. And it's back to the top of the order, and Phil Caulfield, who has had himself a very good game thus far. 2 for 3 with a single, an RBI double, and a stolen base. First pitch to Caulfield is taken for a called strike 1. One pitch is grounded to the left side, cut off by Aguilar, and he sidearms across the diamond, 2 men away. So the batter will now be L.J. Mazzilli, who is 0 for 3 thus far today. So finishing out the numbers on Anthony Rodriguez, he threw a total of 87 pitches, 49 for strikes. Tallied 6 ground ball outs and 2 flyouts, and had 4 double plays turned behind him. Or else it could have been a lot worse of a line score for Anthony Rodriguez. Rodriguez faced 24 batters and threw 12 first pitch strikes. And now he's relieved by the right-hander Eric Martinez, who's making his 26th appearance and 25th in relief. 1-1 to Mazzilli, misses high, 2-1. Martinez is 1-3 with a 6.69 earned run average. 30 runs allowed, 27 earned on 42 hits in 36 1/3 innings. 3-1 to Mazzilli. A 3-1 to Maz. He's fouled out of play. The Ducks in this game have out-hit the FerryHawks 8-4. The Ducks had 21 hits last night, matching a season high. The payoff pitch to Maz is fouled to the screen. So this will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Again, the 3-2, and Maz grounds it to the right side. To his left, Herrera has it, spins and fires to first, and he pulls Osuna off of the bag, and Mazzilli is safe. Osuna tried to sell it to Mike Williams, but he had a bird's eye view of that throw to first, and Herrera most likely will be charged with an error as the inning continues for Sam Travis. Travis is 2 for 3 this afternoon with an infield single and a run scored. First pitch to Travis is taken for a called strike 1. And it is a throwing error charged to Dilson Herrera. Second error in as many innings committed by the FerryHawks. 0-1. Travis lifts it in the air down the right field line, and that'll go into the crowd. The series finale will be tomorrow night here from Community Park. Bennett Parry, the left-hander, gets the nod for the flock. 0-1 with a 5.95 earned run average. Oh, 2 pitch. It's high, 1-2. Dakota Freese was scheduled to make the start this morning. And Anthony Rodriguez was on tap to pitch the series finale, but Nelson Figueroa and Edgardo Alfonso have flip-flopped those 2 pitchers. So tomorrow, Freese will get the start, 1-7 with a 4.09 ERA. 6:30 the first pitch from Community Park. A 1-2, runner goes, and the pitch is fouled back. Mazzilli was in motion on that 1-2 pitch. And Travis wasted a foul to keep the at-bat alive. The Ducks bullpen is quiet. So it appears that Joe Iorio will be back out on the mound to pitch a 7th inning. He needed just 6 pitches in the 6th to retire the FerryHawks in order. Check swing and the appeal to first. No swing, says Mike Williams. And that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Eric Martinez is 6'1", 185 pounds, 26 years old, from the Dominican Republic. This is his 9th professional season and first in the Atlantic League. Big hole on the right side of the infield with Herrera shaded towards the bag. Mazzilli is running, and the pitch to Travis is lined to center field. On the run is Ricardo Cespedes, and he makes the catch to end the inning. In the top of the 7th for the Ducks. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. After 6.5 innings of play, get up and stretch out those arms and those legs. In the middle of the 7th, the Ducks lead the FerryHawks by the score of 3-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Gene Varela, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer, has been family-owned and operated for 65 years. Visit their spacious showroom to choose from a giant inventory of new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles with a free 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty included. Some exclusions apply. Plus, they offer top dollar for trays, and their service department is open until 1 a.m. on weekdays. Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, is conveniently located off exit 50 on Sunrise Highway, or visit SayvilleFord.com for more information.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Joe Iorio back out on the mound for his 7th inning of work. The Ducks lead the FerryHawks 3-2 in the middle game of this 3-game midweek series. Fans, the Long Island Ducks 2022 season is presented by Catholic Health. With a talented and experienced roster plus exciting promotions every game, a day at the ballpark is truly a good time every time. Tickets are now on sale for all Ducks home games at the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office, online, at liducks.com, or by calling 631-940-TIXX. Catholic Health, long live Long Island. Chris Cespedes leads off the bottom of the 7th for the FerryHawks, and Joe Iorio's first pitch is grounded to the left side. Backhanded by Frias. He plants and fires to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. As Cespedes is now 1 for 3 with an RBI single in this ball game. So Joe Iorio, after throwing just 6 pitches in the 6th inning, races Cespedes, the number 7 batter, on one pitch to begin the 7th. In steps Alfredo Reyes, who has singled and bounced into a fielder's choice, 1 for 2 thus far. And he takes strike 1 on the outside corner from Joe Iorio. Iorio has been a fan favorite during his tenure with the Long Island Ducks. He was voted by the fans as the Del Monte Smelson Team Most Valuable Player in 2019. Grounded up the middle. Nice hop for Vladimir Frias as he goes to his left end. Fires to first to erase the speedy Alfredo Reyes by a step. And that's out number 2 here in the 7th. Seven in a row now retired by Iorio. And 9 out of the last 10 FerryHawks batters have been erased, I should say. The FerryHawks are going to send up a pinch hitter for Kelsey Whitmore. It's going to be right-hander Mariel Bautista. Bautista wears number 38. This is game number 59 overall. He's hitting .216 with 4 home runs and 20 RBIs. Jose is getting loose in the Ducks bullpen. Bautista breaks his bat and grounds it to the right side, backhanded by Sam Travis, and the underhand toss to Joe Iorio is in time to end the inning. Joe Iorio is through 7 innings this afternoon. Right-hander has now retired 8 consecutive Staten Island FerryHawks batters in this ballgame. Nothing across in the bottom of the 7th for the FerryHawks. On we move to the top of the 8th from Community Park, with the Ducks hanging on to a 1-run lead. 3-2 is the score.
Hey fans, this is right-handed pitcher Chet Hawken, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Last night while my husband was sleeping, he shouted, "Baby, I want more." And I said, "What more could you want? You got me." And he said, "I was dreaming about a new house." So we went online to First National Bank of Long Island and applied for a mortgage. Best night of my life.
With competitive mortgage rates and flexible solutions, First National is the local bank that always puts you first. Let's connect at fnbli.com. First National. Go first. Go far. The First National Bank of Long Island, member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender. Equal housing lender. Loan subject to credit approval.
The Waddle Inn Shop is your home for everything Ducks baseball. The team store is full of official Long Island Ducks merchandise, great gifts, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more. You can even get your favorite name and number put on the back of your very own Ducks jersey. Celebrate Waddle Inn Wednesday as well, with exclusive deals in store during every Wednesday home game. Visit the Waddle Inn Shop today at Fairfield Properties Ballpark or shop online anytime at liducks.com.
Move to the top of the 8th inning from Community Park, with the Ducks leading the FerryHawks by a score of 3-2. There's no better time than now to sign up the young Ducks fan in your life for the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Ducks Kids Club. Children 14 and under will receive exciting gifts, discounts on merchandise, and unique experiences that only come with being a member. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-940-3825. Right-hander Connor Law is on in relief of Eric Martinez, second man out of the bullpen this afternoon for the Staten Island FerryHawks. Martinez fired an inning and a third of scoreless baseball on just 1 hit allowed and 1 strikeout. And now it's Connor Law coming on here in the top of the 8th, with the Ducks looking for some insurance. Leading 3-2. And Davidson Romero will lead off for the Flock. He'll be followed by Carlos Castro and Dustin Woodcock. Romero has reached base all 3 times today, with a pair of walks, a single, and 2 runs scored. Law's first pitch in relief ties Romero up as he went around. 0-1 is the count. Davidson has 61 walks now this season, leading the ball club, and has reached base safely in 19 of his last 20 games played going back to July 9th. During that stretch, he enters today with a .512 on base percentage, .661 slugging percentage, and .1173 OPS. Nothing in 2 is the count to Davidson and Romero. Romero just continues to find ways to reach base. Plenty here for the Ducks. In tight with a fastball on its 1-2. Connor Law is making his 32nd appearance overall and 29th in relief. The 1-2 pitch. It's fouled back. We'll do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. Correction for Law, it is his 31st appearance all in relief. He's 1-1 with a 2.23 earned run average. 40 1/3 innings pitched for Law, 11 runs allowed, 10 earned on 31 hits. And he has walked just too many batters. Romero hits it in the air to left. And moving under it is Chris Cespedes, and he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 44, Carlos Castro. Number 44.
40 1/3 innings for Connor Law entering today, and 24 walks. That's a pretty high number. So with 1 out and the bases empty, the batter will be Carlos Castro. So it's 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Castro does not give away an at-bat. He had a wicked cut on that fastball. A little tardy, 0-1 is the count. Castro's RBI double in the second extends his hitting streak to 10 consecutive games overall. Last year, with the York Revolution, he played in 70 games. Last year's Atlantic League season was a 120-game slate. In those 70 games, he hit .353 with 17 home runs, 59 RBIs, and 47 runs scored. Now, moving forward, I don't know what's going to happen for the remainder of the Atlantic League's tenure in terms of games played. Prior to the pandemic, the Atlantic League had a 140-game regular season, 70 games in the first half and 70 games in the second half. In the first year back from the pandemic last season, 120 games were played. And this year, there is a total of 132 games. But the point being is this. If you take Castro's numbers after 70 games played and turn them into a full Atlantic League season, he has 34 home runs on pace and 118 RBIs, and he had a .353 batting average. He rolls this one to the right side, fielded by Herrera, and he throws to first for the second out. But those are Triple Crown numbers for Carlos Castro last season with the York Revolution, and he has carried that success over to the 2022 campaign. A very good acquisition made by General Manager Mike Pfaff, who was also the president of the Long Island Ducks. He acquired Castro from the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes. Dustin Woodcock lines the first pitch to Angel Aguilar at third, and that retires the side. So Connor Law comes on in relief and has a 1-2-3 top half of the 8th inning. Woodcock is now 0 for 2 with a walk and a sacrifice fly into this ball game. After 7.5 innings of play from Community Park. The score remains the Long Island Ducks 3 and the Staten Island FerryHawks 2.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Alejandro de Asa, and you are listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Duck Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe has got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912 and be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Wally Backman goes to his bullpen for the first time this afternoon. Now on in relief of Joe Iorio is the left-hander Jose. What a bounce-back start for Joe Iorio. In his last outing at home against these same Staten Island FerryHawks, he allowed a season-high 8 runs and a season-high 15 hits in 4 2/3 innings pitched. But a very impressive performance today as he is on the long end of a 3-2 score. And for Iorio, the line is as follows: 2 runs allowed on 4 hits in 7 innings pitched, 1 home run surrendered, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. He also had 2 double plays turned behind him. He finished his afternoon retiring 8 batters in a row in 10 of his last 11. And so now Jose will look to protect the lead as he faces the top of the FerryHawks batting order: Antoine Duplantis, Dilson Herrera, and Angel Aguilar. Duplantis reached base all 3 times against Iorio with a solo home run, a single, and a walk. Now he faces the southpaw in Jose. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch in tight for ball 1. Joe Iorio threw a total of 80 pitches, 52 for strikes. Along with his 2 strikeouts, Iorio had 9 groundouts and 4 flyouts. 2 big double plays turned behind him as well. The 1-0 paints the black for a called strike, and it's 1-1. Iorio faced 27 batters and threw 21 first pitch strikes and registers his 6th quality start this season. And first quality start since July 7th against these same Staten Island FerryHawks. And he did not get the run support in that game. Iorio in that contest against the FerryHawks in Central Islip allowed 1 run on 7 hits in 8 innings. Staten Island was victorious 1-0. Joe had no walks and 7 strikeouts in that outing. So he has his 6th quality start and 2nd in his last 4 outings. Swing and a miss as Jose retires Duplantis as he goes down for the first time this afternoon. And that is the 3rd strikeout for the Ducks as a staff today. In steps Dilson Herrera, who in 3 plate appearances has lined it to a double play, fly to center, and walked 0 for 2. Herrera goes after the first pitch and pops it up to the right side. Phil Caulfield moves under at the second baseman and makes the catch, 2 men away. that is now 10 in a row retired by Ducks pitchers. And 12 of the last 13 FerryHawks have gone down as well. Angel Aguilar has bounced into a fielder's choice, walked and scored a run, and grounded back to the mound, 0 for 2. So Joe Iorio now has 6 quality starts. And 3 of them have been against the Staten Island FerryHawks. Jose fires strike 1 to Aguilar. The 0-1 is up the middle to his right on the backhand. Caulfield has it, and he throws to first. Side retired. Make it 11 consecutive Staten Island FerryHawks batters erased by the duo of Joe Iorio and now Jose. And those two pitchers have also erased 13 of the last 14 FerryHawks batters as well. Nothing across for Staten Island in the last of the 8th. Let's take this game to the top half of the 9th inning from Community Park, with the Ducks leading the FerryHawks by the score of 3-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Chris Cepeda. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island wants you to know how to save energy and money in your home. Did you know energy efficient appliances can use up to 25% less energy? Here's how to save. PSEG Long Island offers money saving rebates when you purchase Energy Star appliances. Discover how a little energy efficiency know-how can mean savings in your home. Find more energy efficiency tips, tools, and money saving rebates at pseglinY.com/save money.
Want an awesome birthday without all the hassle? Book your Kona Ice birthday party with the Ducks today. 2 brand new packages are now available, including our exclusive game room suite. Along with enjoying an exciting Ducks game, your birthday child and his or her friends will have a blast playing video games on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 in their very own private luxury suite. Plus, they'll be treated to food, beverages, snacks, and much more. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, the party of a lifetime.
Tune in again for our next Long Island Ducks game broadcast tomorrow night, when the Ducks take on the Staten Island FerryHawks at 6:30 p.m. The pregame show will begin 15 minutes prior to first pitch at 6:15, and you can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Live streaming video and audio will be available online at laducks.com, facebook.com/LADucks, and youtube.com/DucksBaseball. We move to the top of the 9th with the Ducks looking for some insurance, as Victor Capion, the FerryHawks closer, comes on here, with Staten Island trailing Long Island by the score of 3-2. Joe DiCarlo leads off the 9th for the Flock. And first pitch swinging, he pops it up to the right side. Backpedaling onto the outfield turf is Ramon Osuna, and he makes the catch for the first out. DiCarlo is now 1 for 3 with a walk. So 1 out and nobody on for Vladimir Frias. Vladdy is 1 for 3 this afternoon. Tyler Webb, the Ducks closer, is warming up down at the right field line. So he most likely will get the nod in the last of the 9th. Frias bats from the left side against the right-hander Capion. And fouls the first pitch to the screen. Capion is making his 33rd appearance. He's 5-2 with a 1.49 earned run average. 11 runs allowed, 6 earned on 25 hits in 36 1/3 innings pitched for the FerryHawks this season. The 0-1. Laddie shows bunt and takes the pitch outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. In the bottom of the ninth, the FerryHawks are scheduled to send up the heart of the order. It's actually 4, 5, and 6. Ricardo Cespedes, Andres Noriega, and Ramon Osuna. Capion's 1-1 to Frias. He's hit off the end of the bat, foul. Victor Capion is 6'2", 195 pounds, 32 years old, from the Dominican Republic. This is his 15th professional season and 3rd here in the Atlantic League. A 1-2. It's fouled back. Ducks come into this game trailing Lancaster by 7 games for first place in the second half of the North Division standings, tied with the York Revolution for 4th place. And it's been a very seesaw type of second half for the Ducks. Every time they've gotten to 500 as of late, with an opportunity to get a game above the break-even point, the Ducks have lost each of the contests played since. So hopefully this will change the trend today. Frias fouls it off and the count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. You look back as of late, the Ducks have been teetering back and forth with a 500 mark overall. Haven't gotten a game over in quite a bit. Hoping to do so today. Frias lifts it in the air to shallow center field. Fighting the sun is Cespedes. He comes in a few steps and makes the catch. 2 men away. Here is Matt Chamberlain, who in his Ducks debut today has gone 0 for 3. Chamberlain pulls the first pitch foul. A Ducks victory would inch them closer to the wild card, currently occupied by the Kentucky Wildtail Genomes. High Point is a game back of Kentucky, and the Ducks are 2 games back. But all the Ducks want to do, especially in this series, is win the ball games because of the fact that Kentucky and High Point are facing off against one another in a 3-game series at Truist Point. So if you can just tally a W, you're going to gain ground by one of the teams ahead of you in the standings because they're facing off against one another. And if you're Long Island, you also want to try to continue this season-long 12-game road trip on a high note by trying to take the series today and possibly have a chance at a sweep tomorrow night. 1-2. It's fouled out of play. The Ducks are also playing in the final 9 games of this road trip, all against divisional opponents in Staten Island, Southern Maryland, and Lancaster. The Ducks are 27-23 versus the North Division this season. They have a winning record. 2-2 to Chamberlain. Long Island is 17-11 in one-run games. And they're in the position they want to be. They're 37-5 when leading after 7 innings. 2-2. Is lined down the right field line, and that is going to be just foul. The count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Ducks are 16-12-2 in series play this season, looking for their 17th series win. And the FerryHawks were the first team to score in this game. When the opposition scores first, Long Island is just 15-32. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat to Chamberlain. And he goes down swinging on the fastball to retire the side. So it's a clean inning in relief for Victor Capion as the FerryHawks tally just their 2nd strikeout this afternoon. Nothing across for the Ducks in the 9th. Last chance for the Staten Island FerryHawks. We move to the bottom half of inning number 9 with the Ducks leading by the score of 3-2.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Dustin Woodcock, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Prato. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Your source for everything Ducks is liducks.com. The official website of the Long Island Ducks is the best place to stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team. Purchase tickets to the game, see the full promotional schedule, visit the online store, read the latest news stories, and watch every game live right on the homepage. The site offers an optimal browsing experience on either your computer or mobile device. liducks.com, the official website of the Long Island Ducks, your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball.
The Ducks wrap up their 3-game series with the Charleston Dirty Birds on Sunday, August 14th. First pitch is scheduled for 5:05 p.m. and it's Summer Safety Fun Night presented by Good Samaritan Hospital. The first 1,000 fans in attendance will receive Ducks rally towels. Additionally, Good Samaritan Hospital will be providing screenings for blood pressure and body mass index. Tyler Webb is on in relief, and he fires strike 1 to Ricardo Cespedes to start the last of the 9th. With the Ducks leading 3-2, it'll be Cespedes, Andres Noriega, and Ramon Osuna. Cespedes is 0 for 3 this afternoon. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back, and quickly it's 0-2 to Ricardo Cespedes. It's also a Sunday Family Fun Day on August 14th, presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. 0-2 pitch is fouled off. Prior to the game, fans will be invited to head on down to the Fairfield Properties Ballpark field for a catch. And after the game, fans of all ages are invited to take part in Kids Run the Bases. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The ball gets away from Joe DiCarlo, and he throws the first to complete the 2-3 putout. And that's the first out here in the last of the 9th as Tyler Webb gets Ricardo Cespedes to chase one out of the zone. That is now 12 consecutive batters retired by the Ducks and 14 of the last 15 FerryHawks overall. Andres Noriega is 0 for 3 as he takes strike one from Tyler Webb. To purchase tickets to that Sunday Family Fun Day and all Ducks home games, visit liducks.com, call 631-940-TIXX, or head on out to the Fairfield Properties Ballpark box office. Noriega lines a single to left field. And the tying run is aboard with one man down for Ramon Osuna as Noriega has his first hit of the afternoon. And that ends a string of 12 consecutive batters retired by the Ducks. And 14 of the last 15 as well. Ramon Osuna has a walk sandwich between a strikeout and a flyout to left, 0 for 2 thus far. Lefty-lefty matchup. Webb's first pitch dots the outside corner for a called strike one. Tyler Webb is making his 37th appearance. Fastball swung on and missed, and quickly it's 0-2 to Ramon Osuna. Webb is 2-2 with a 1.96 earned run average, and he has a team-leading 9 saves in 12 attempts. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Webb in 36 2/3 innings has allowed 10 runs, 8 earned on 31 hits. The 1-2 is fouled out of play. Tyler Webb is well rested coming into this relief appearance. He last pitched on July 30th. That was Saturday against the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes at Wild Health Field, picking up the save, retiring all 3 batters he faced on just 10 pitches thrown. Again, the 1-2. This is high, 2-2. In his last 3 relief appearances, Webb has fired 3 scoreless innings on 1 hit allowed and 2 strikeouts, tallying 2 saves in the process. 2-2. Struck him out swinging with the rising fastball. A good heater from Webb. And now the FerryHawks are down to their final out of the afternoon, as the game will be left up to Chris Cespedes. Cespedes has flied out to left, picked up an RBI single and grounded out to short, 1 for 3 thus far. So Tyler Webb 1 out away from his team leading 10th save. Begins this at bat with a tremendous off-speed pitch, getting Cespedes way out in front. The 0-1. This is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tyler Webb is in his first season with the Ducks and first in the Atlantic League. Well deserving of the closer's role here for the Ducks. 1-1. Cut on and missed, and now the FerryHawks are down to their final strike of the afternoon. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. 1 on, Ducks 3. FerryHawks 2 in the last of the 9th. The 1-2 is grounded to the shortstop Frias, and he throws to first low, and it can't be gloved by Castro, and the game continues. Going first to third is Noriega. It's going to be a throwing error charged to Vladimir Frias, and the FerryHawks have life. The tying run is now 90 feet away, and the winning run is at first for Alfredo Reyes. So Frias made the low throw to first, and it could not be scooped out of the turf by Carlos Castro. And once it got by him and into foul territory, Noriega was able to go first to third. Now Mark Wiedemeyer will go out and have a word with Tyler Webb, joined by catcher Joe DiCarlo. So that is a big error committed by Vladimir Frias, as it keeps the game alive for Alfredo Reyes. Reyes has singled, bounced into a field of choice, and grounded out to short. 1 for 3 thus far. The FerryHawks today are 1 for 3 with runners in scoring position. They've left 4 runners on base. First pitch fastball is taken on the inside corner for a called strike 1. Good heater to begin this at bat from Webb to Reyes. The 0-1. Reyes bunts it down the third baseline, foul. And once again, the FerryHawks are down to their final strike of the afternoon. Good idea by Reyes, as Romero, the third baseman, was even with the bag and off of the line at third. He would have had no chance to throw out Reyes. But the bunt went foul down the third baseline, and again the Ducks are a strike away from taking this series. The 0-2. Fastball misses, 1 ball and 2 strikes. So we've seen the 2-seam and 4-seam fastball from Tyler Webb and his changeup so far in this relief outing. The 1-2, runner goes, swing and a miss. No, it is fouled off, excuse me. Late call made by home plate umpire Mario Rosas. Boy, from the naked eye, it did not look like that ball was foul tipped by Reyes. Chris Cespedes was in motion at first on that 1-2 pitch. Again, the 1-2, Cespedes is running, and it's grounded foul. A late swing by Reyes, but he extends the at-bat. That 4-seam fastball came in his kitchen, but he was able to fight it off. And for the second consecutive pitch thrown by Tyler Webb, Chris Cespedes was in motion at first base. He represents the winning run. The tying run is 90 feet away at third in Andres Noriega. Again, the 1-2. Fisted foul. So Reyes battling Tyler Webb here. He's able to stay alive on the changeup and a couple of 4-seam fastballs thrown by Webb. Again, the 1-2. Cespedes is running, and it's swung on and missed. DiCarlo knocks it down and throws to first in time, and the Ducks have taken the first 2 games of this 3-game midweek series. Tyler Webb strikes out Alfredo Reyes, and he ends up striking out the side here in the 9th, and the Ducks are able to hang on for the come-from-behind victory. In the bottom of the 9th, for Staten Island, no runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 2 runners left on base. The final score this afternoon from Staten Island University Hospital Community Park in Staten Island, New York. It was the Long Island Ducks 3 and the Staten Island FerryHawks 2. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show is next, where we will recap this one and hand out our player of the game honors.
Hey fans, this is Tyler Webb, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Planning your next party or looking for a caterer that will handle all of your needs? Hidden Gem Cafe's got you covered. From setup to service to cleanup and amazing food that is sure to be talked about, they can do it all without breaking the bank. Hidden Gem knows that each event is unique and strives to design a specialized menu for each event. Call the Hidden Gem Cafe for your next party at 631-390-5912. And be sure to follow them on social media too at the Hidden Gem Cafe for ideas and information. Hey kids, are you ready to be part of the coolest club in town? If so, sign up today for the Long Island Ducks Kids Club, presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union. Children 14 and under will receive exclusive perks that only come with being a member, including a free ticket to a Ducks game, a free commemorative yearbook, 10% off at the Waddle Inn Shop, and much more. They'll also receive priority access to skip the line during Kids Run the Bases at all Sunday home games. Sign up today by visiting liducks.com or by calling 631-390-5912. 631-940-3825, and we'll see you at the ballpark.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island. It's centrally located on the North Shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Prato. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Fairfield Properties Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hop Hog, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey kids, are you looking for even more fun when you come out to a Long Island Ducks game? Then be sure to head over to the Ducks Fun Zone. It's located on the main concourse down the right field line. There you'll find 3 fun-filled inflatables, including the ducktail slide, the bounce house, and an obstacle course. Enjoy unlimited access to all 3 inflatables for just $5 every game. That's the Long Island Ducks Fun Zone, open during all home games at Fairfield Properties Ballpark.
Mike Moore back with you from Community Park in Staten Island, New York. Welcome to the postgame show. The Long Island Ducks have defeated the Staten Island FerryHawks. 3-2 was the final, and they have now taken the first 2 games of this 3-game midweek series. The Ducks improved to 3-2 now on this season-long 12-game road trip. Right-hander Joe Iorio got the start for the Flock. He was opposed by left-hander Anthony Rodriguez. And in the bottom of the first batter that Iorio faced was Antoine Duplantis, and he launched a solo home run over the right field wall against Iorio, his 6th home run of the season and 23rd RBI. And just like that, the FerryHawks had a 1-0 lead, but the Ducks answered right back in the top of the second. Davidson Romero drew a leadoff walk, and then Carlos Castro drove him home with an RBI double to the wall in left center field. For Castro, was his 23rd two-base hit of the season and 49th run batted in, and we were all knotted at 1 apiece. The FerryHawks jumped back out in front against Iorio in the 4th inning as Chris Cespedes tallied a 2-out opposite field RBI single to right, scoring Angel Aguilar, who led off the frame with a walk. Cespedes was making his Staten Island FerryHawks debut, so that was his first hit and run batted in a Staten Island uniform, and the FerryHawks are back out in front 2-1, but the Ducks rallied in the 6th inning against Anthony Rodriguez. Sam Travis and Davidson Romero picked up back-to-back singles. And then later on in the inning, Dustin Woodcock drove in Travis with a sacrifice fly. For Woodcock, it was his 34th run batted in, and the game was tied at 2. And then with Romero at second and 2 out, Joe DiCarlo singled to left field. Lou Ford was wisely holding up Davidson Romero at third base as Chris Cespedes fielded the baseball, but then it trickled away from his glove. And seeing that, Lou Ford wisely waved home Davidson Romero with the go-ahead run, and that run proved to be the difference in the ballgame as the error gave the Ducks a 3-2 lead. Joe Iorio stayed out on the mound through 7 innings and got the job done. And then Jose came on in the 8th and retired the side in order. And we went to the last of the 9th with Tyler Webb looking to close the game out, and he was able to do so. He struck out Ricardo Cespedes to begin the inning. Andres Noriega then drew a single, and then Ramon Osuna struck out for out number 2. Chris Cespedes hit a ground ball to Vladimir Frias at short. His throw went under the glove of Carlos Castro, and that throwing error extended the game and moved Noriega to third. So the tying run was 90 feet away. The winning run was at first. The batter was Alfredo Reyes, and he struck out swinging. Joe DiCarlo threw to first for the 2-3 putout, and that ended the ball game as Tyler Webb was able to strike out the side and register his team-leading 10th save of the season, and it gives the Ducks a series victory over the FerryHawks. 3-2 was the final. Let's take a look at the final numbers in this afternoon's game for the Long Island Ducks. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 6 runners left on base. For the Staten Island FerryHawks, 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They stranded 6 as well. The winning pitcher is Joe Iorio. He improves to 7-4 with a quality start, as Iorio allows 2 runs on 4 hits in 7 innings, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, and a home run. The losing pitcher is Anthony Rodriguez. Rodriguez falls to 4-6. Tyler Webb picks up his team-leading 10th save of the season. The time of the game was 2 hours and 34 minutes, and the paid crowd here on this camp day from Community Park was 2,127. So with the victory, the Ducks are back over 500 at 46-45, and improved to 10-15 in the second half, 17-26 on the road. And during this stretch of a season-long 12-game road trip after going 1-2 against the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes over the weekend in the Bluegrass State, the Ducks have taken the first 2 games of this series and are now 3-2 on the road trip. Long Island improves to 28-23 against North Division foes, 18-11 in one-run games, and they are now 17-12-2 in series play. And the Ducks are now out to a 2-0 start in the month of August. And it also was a come-from-behind win for Long Island as they trailed twice in this contest. And for the Ducks, it was their 20th come-from-behind win this season as well. We'll take one final break, and when we come back, we'll look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the Atlantic League and wrap this one up from Community Park. The Ducks win it 3-2, the final this afternoon from Staten Island University Hospital Community Park.
Hey fans, this is infielder Phil Caulfield, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
When we see Long Island, we see you. Because at Catholic Health, we know that it's your remarkable lives that breathe life into our island. So at every Catholic Health hospital, practice, and care facility, we're able to provide the highest quality, most innovative care for your body, because our culture cherishes your humanity. Long live Long Island.
Morning, Dan. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. I took my family to a Ducks game and had a blast. The seats were great. We ate a ton of food, and the Ducks won. They even had amazing fireworks.
Oh, yeah. They got a good thing going on there. I took friends to Thirsty Thursday a couple weeks ago and had too much fun.
They should totally use us in one of their radio spots.
You mean like the one we're doing right now?
Sure, that works.
Ducks Baseball. Good times every time. Get tickets at liducks.com.
Mike Moore back with you one final time from Community Park in Staten Island, New York, where today the Long Island Ducks defeated the Staten Island FerryHawks by the final score of 3-2, and have now taken the first 2 games of this 3-game midweek series. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow night as they send left-handed Bennett Parry to the mound, 0-1 with a 5.95 earned run average. He'll be opposed by right-hander Dakota Freeze, 1-7 with a 4.09 ERA. Out of town in the Atlantic League, one other game is going on this afternoon. At Wild Health Field in Lexington, Kentucky, the Gastonia Honey Hunters have a 5-3 lead on the Lexington Legends. That game is in the bottom half of inning number 5. And for the Legends, Irvin has hit home run number 10 in that game, and Isaias Tejeda has hit his 17th home run of the season. And everything else will be taking place later on tonight. At Peoples Bank Park in York, Pennsylvania, the York Revolution hosts the Lancaster Barnstormers. At Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs taking on the Charleston Dirty Birds. And at Truist Point in High Point, North Carolina, the High Point Rockers taking on the Kentucky Wild Health Genomes. In the big leagues, the Yankees are playing in the Bronx against the Mariners, and the Mariners have a 6-0 lead. Seattle scored 6 runs in the top half of the first inning against Garrett Cole, so not a good start for Cole in that game thus far, as the Mariners are off to a quick lead. Suarez home run number 18, Santana his 10th, and Kellenic his 4th. Later on this afternoon, the Mets will be taking on the Nationals in the rubber game of their series from Nationals Park. That's a 4:05 first pitch with Chris Bassett on the mound. So that is what's going on out of town in the Atlantic League and locally in Major League Baseball. Here the Ducks come away with the 3-2 victory, and they will go for the sweep tomorrow evening as they send Bennett Parry again to the mound. They'll be opposed by Dakota Freeze, the scheduled starting pitchers, and then the Ducks will continue this road trip following tomorrow's game as they head on the bus towards Waldorf, Maryland to open up a 3-game weekend series beginning on Friday night against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs from Regency Furniture Stadium. Tune in again for our next Ducks game broadcast tomorrow night when the Ducks take on the Staten Island FerryHawks from Community Park at 6:30 p.m. The pregame show will begin 15 minutes prior to first pitch at 6:15, and you can follow all the action right here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Live streaming video and audio will be available online at liducks.com, facebook.com/liducks, and youtube.com/ducksbaseball. So that's going to do it for now. From Staten Island University Hospital Community Park in Staten Island, New York. Once again, our final score this afternoon, it was the Long Island Ducks 3 and the Staten Island FerryHawks 2. For our entire crew here at the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, I'm Mike Moore saying thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. The Ducks defeat the FerryHawks 3-2 as we say so long from Staten Island.